Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Jamil. So let's see where market can move and how we can plan for tomorrow. Last time we discussed on here, after opening flat, as soon as it crossed 12,350, we are going to short the market on here, and we are going to short the market but with a small quantity because this is the demand zone for the buyer. Market can be reversed on here. This is the plan we exactly made on last day, I think. Yeah. So right now you can see here, as soon as it crossed 12,350, we also short on here, but immediately market hit our SL. This is the first time, the first day of the week we got a SL. After hitting the SL, no doubt market not able to halt on here, and second time is also about to selling on here. Even those who short on here, it's a very good trade because the stop loss was very small on here. You can see very small stop loss on here. So even if you take a trade, it also give you 1:2 achievement on here because the stop loss is very small and the target was huge. But this selling pressure we expected from here, but is after hit SL, it gives the momentum in second time. So I hope you understand the point, friend. As we discussed, this is going to be the demand zone for the markets. We already pre-planned in last day that we are going to sell but with a small quantity. So even if it hit the SL, we are not going to be affected on here. But end of the day, also market gives them very good momentum if you able to sell on here. So no doubt it was a volatile market, almost volatile market. So how we can plan for tomorrow? Suppose how we can plan for tomorrow. Right now market is closing 12,330 somewhere, and this is the place 12,350. This is the place where market sharply fall down on here, and almost market recover more than 50% from this downtrend. Remember, this is the downtrend with a smaller time frame, and closing price almost 45-minute market continuously with the buying pressure. That means it's still buyer in the market. You can see here, this is the place, and market also is a pullback. Again selling, again pullback. That means this is not the selling market. Selling market, how it happen? You can see that on Friday after flat, it just a pause on here. After pause, the moment it start to become selling, it's a very good sharp momentum. It's a one direction, very fast momentum. But you can see here, this is the not selling momentum because you can see sharp selling is a pullback, selling again pullback. So again and again market is giving us a pullback. That's it's the sign there is a buyer still in the market. So exactly how we can plan for tomorrow. Even in the last 45 minutes, also market 45 minutes continuous with the buying pressure. So that means buyer in the market. How I can plan for tomorrow? After opening flat, as soon as it crossed 12,350. Remember, after opening flat, as soon as it cross this level, market to be break this level 12,350, we can plan to buy on here, and 30 to 35 point going to be stop loss, 1:2 going to be our target, and this buying will try to close, at least try to touch 12,400 round level. But remember, if you buy on here in the market, you have to buying should be happen in the morning momentum because you can see this is a trend line market is maintaining on here. So if this trend line break out for the first time, no doubt it will going to be gives the momentum in the morning time. After breakout, chances are very high it can be also come down first. So we are going to book the profit after breakout this level as soon as possible. This is the first plan after opening flat. Suppose if market almost open gap down, gap up, which is 12,400 and 400 round level. After opening gap down, we have to be wait 15 to 20 minutes because market still can be travel on upside because as we discussed that this is the buyer, somewhere buyer in the market. So if anything gap up, it could be two possibility. Either it will come down first, after take the support, it will try to travel on upside, or after opening flat, after opening gap up exactly for 12,400, 15 to 20 minutes after making on a range, it will be breakout on the range and it could be continuation of the upside. So both the scenario we are going to look for buying if anything flat, even gap up. Both the scenario we are going to plan for the buying for tomorrow. Suppose if anything gap down, don't ignore the trade because confusing will going to be here. All of this, suppose which you discussed 12,200, 180, 140, each of the place is going to be support. So market will going to be confused. We are not going to execute any trade if anything gap down for tomorrow. So I hope you understand all of this point, friends, how exactly we can plan for tomorrow in Nasdaq. So let's take the S&P 500. How we can plan on here. You can see that market, if you see the overall chart pattern, sharp selling is a pullback, it's a selling, and it's start to buying again. That means buyer will try to close above this resistance level. If market able to break out this level, no doubt we are going to get a very good momentum in upside. So we are going to plan 3975 after opening flat. As soon as it break, immediately we have to buy on here, and 10 to 50% going to be going to be our target, and this buy will try to close at least above 4000 round level, so that market can be easy for the breakout in next time. So we are going to capture the momentum only after opening flat. As soon as it break, we are going to buy on here. In here, if anything gap up opening more than 3990, we have to be wait. We're not going to take any more trade because already momentum will be gone from our hands. So we can do anything on here. We are going to be wait and watch on here only for S&P 500. But if you want to take a trade, you can watch the Nasdaq momentum. So let's take the stock. Which stock we can plan to take a trade for tomorrow? First stock will going to be AMD stock, advanced micro device. We're going to be the stock for tomorrow. You can see the momentum after sharp buying is a retracement. It's a positive candle. After 50 minutes retracement, generally this green candle means for the buyer is buying who missed the who missed this upside rally. They are going to entry from this level. So after opening, chances are very high. As soon as it cross 87, as soon as it cross higher side, we can plan to buy on here, and $1 going to be stop honestly going to be our target, and this buying will try to close at least from its previous resistance. So we are going to get the very good momentum in the market. This is the first stock, but remember market need to open flat 87, 80, 86, 87.50 can be considered for the flat. As soon as it's flat, you can plan to buy on here. $1 going to be stop honestly going to be our target. The first stock. Second stock will going to be the Chevron Corporation. It's also for the buying side. You can see that market made a very good step move. I think about 2 days ago we also planning to buy on here, but market didn't momentum, market pause on here. But this is the day market made a very strong positive momentum on here. So this is the how we can plan. As soon as it cross 148, we are going to buy on here, and $2 going to be honestly going to be our target. This will try to close above this resistance level, so the seller will not going to sell on here, and market can become positive on here. So this is the momentum we are going to capture for tomorrow. I hope you understand all of this point, friend. If you understand, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next video. Thank you, and thank you very much.